Okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Lisa.
I'm Crystal.
We are stitching the dream. Believe it or not, we are still stitching the dream. We were looking at the YouTube account and it turns out it's been over 6 months since our last video.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm in confession, forgive me, but it's been 6 months since our last video. Today is Thursday, March 9th.
Yes.
And a lot has happened in the last 6 months.
Yes. A lot has happened.
And I don't even know where to begin.
I don't even know how to do these anymore.
So August 24th was our last one, and I know I've had a couple of vacations. I've had holidays. You've had holiday. I've had an entire house remodel.
I have a new granddaughter. Yeah. Wasn't it?
When was she born?
No. August. No, she was born July 20.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute. So almost. Yeah, so.
Well, it feels like forever.
It's been, anyway. Yeah, stitching. This is supposed to be about cross stitch, but.
Cross stitch!
I'm finding less and less time to stitch, and it really kind of makes me sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I miss it, you know, and I get so busy with, oh, look, drink the water. It said so.
I know. I think I lost my stitch, groove. I mean, I was in such a funk for non-stitching for so long. I stitched only what we are exchanges.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been stitching a little bit here and there, but not much at all. And you'll know by how few whips I show. I do have a fully finished, but I have not picked it up at Keepsakes yet.
Yeah.
My pomegranate Santa.
Oh, man.
Excuse me, I had them make it into a pillow.
Nice.
So you'll see that the next video we do.
In 6 months.
I don't know what to tell you. In 6 months, it'll be close to Christmas, so it'll be a perfect.
It'll be very timely.
It'll be timely.
I stitch when I can. You know, it's just like between life and family and house upheaval and framing. Oh my gosh, it's just hard to find time. But yeah. I do get as much in as I can. I do have a couple of finishes since
that's good.
Since the last video, and I have a fully finished one, and I have a couple of new starts, and I'm trying not to start a whole lot new because it's just kind of makes me sad that I can't get around to finishing anything. So
right.
Anyway.
I think honestly, I've tried to not do a lot of starts, and it's not like my whips are big. I mean, they're actually small in comparison, and yet I've only gotten one done. How's that possible?
It's just
in
wrong.
6 months.
Well, you did finish your exchange pieces.
I did finish my exchange pieces, and
gosh, we haven't even done a video since our Crockpot Crew getaway. Aww.
And that was a really nice getaway.
That was super nice.
Yeah.
I think my exchange piece that I got is over there.
Yes, and we're going back to the same place because we liked it so much.
It was really neat.
Yes, and that's going to be awesome.
But it's still a long ways away.
Yeah, but I think I might stitch much more now that the weather is getting sunnier. I don't do well in the winter. You would think that would be a time.
Right, that's the time that I like to just hole up in my recliner and...
Nope, I hibernate and don't do much of anything. I don't. But now that it's becoming spring and the weather is so much nicer, I like sitting in the sun and stitching a little bit more.
Do you stitch outside?
I do stitch outside sometimes.
I have a hard time doing that.
Oh, I've not stitched outside right now, but I've had my coffee in the mornings outside. So it's very nice. I have a covered little porch patio in the back, and it's just so nice.
Cute back there.
And it's just so nice to have the grandkids, come and play, and yeah. But yeah, I mean, as far as haul, I don't even have a lot of haul. And honestly, I didn't bring any but one.
So this won't be the typical stitch, whip, finish, haul, blah blah blah, because I don't have any haul.
Oh, that's right, because you don't want to buy anything
I'm
for a while.
Trying not to. I'm trying to stitch from the things I have, because, as all of you do too, we have things that'll last us into 2 or 3 lifetimes. So
yes, trying to go through. I'm actually going through my stash since I've been stitching since the mid '80s, and I found that I have stash since
From
the
the
mid
mid-'80s?
'80s all the way up until the present, and I've been putting my charts on the app on my phone called
the X Stitch app.
this X Stitch app, and realizing how many doubles I really do have.
So, but the joy of doubles is you guys
You
get
guys
to
are
benefit from that,
that's right.
because we're going to do a couple of giveaways at the end of this. So.
Yes. And there'll be giveaways for a while. Each time we have a video, there'll be more, just because I have so much. And some I might, sell, or it's just a hassle, or I might just give them all away. I don't know. I mean, and my taste has changed and all that stuff. So
It's funny how tastes change. Even looking back through things I've stitched over the years, it's kind of amazing when you see,
yes.
what did I stitch 10 years ago? Wow. Look what I'm stitching now. Wow.
I know.
It's a, I think I've hit just about every genre of cross stitch that can be.
It's true. We
I'm
all
okay
get
with
like that.
I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
and we all get like that. And there are some of the oldies that we've done, and we're looking at our wall going, that doesn't match anything anymore.
Right.
But it brings back those feelings of, I remember when I did that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna be destashing a bunch. Lisa,
Ooh, lucky
she's
you guys.
yeah, lucky you guys and lucky Lisa. There might be a couple, like I showed her one today, and she's like, oh, I've already got that, and I think I'm getting it already up.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
I'm like, this is so you. I don't even know why I purchased this.
You probably bought it for me.
I probably did.
For a present.
Yes.
Because I like presents.
Yes. So,
Whips?
let's show some whips.
Yeah, so I'm going to only show a couple, because over the last 6 months, I've touched so many things I don't even remember, and I've made very little progress on anything.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I'm okay with that. But one thing that I'm almost finished with.
Oh my gosh, I so love this.
This is my little long dog sampler, the Pavane for these times, that I'm stitching on 40 count over 1.
Oh, I love that.
I am close to done. Look, all I have left is this. There's a little bit of foofery at the top, but it's just about done.
Mm-hmm. That is just gorgeous.
And then what I really love about this is the words on it. It says, turn your face to the sun and the shadows fall behind you. And I think that's kind of my mantra for this year, because you get so many, it's so easy to start dwelling on all the negative and all that, but you know what, just turn your face to the sun, the shadows back behind you. So this one I want to get done this year, because those words have really been speaking to me recently.
Oh, that's so good.
So yeah, you don't need to see what I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, because it's almost done. So anyway.
So, you might see this again later on in the show.
You might.
So, when we went away, our crockpot crew, I wanted to give the girls something that we could all stitch and then finish however we wanted to finish. And then when we come back again in September, then we could all show each other. And I don't know why, but for some crazy reason, I thought, I'm going to do mine on the 32 count 1 over 1.
It's gorgeous.
I love.
It is gorgeous.
This is called The Friendship Tree by Shakespeare's Peddler. There it is. And you're going to think, wow, she hasn't done much. Well,
you have.
I have.
Over one.
Over one. And I just love how dainty it looks. And you can't even see the stitches. So I am looking very forward to finishing this. How I'm going to finish it, I don't know. It might just be in a tiny little frame on a side table or maybe a pillow. I don't know.
It's going to be teeny.
It is going to be, and I just love it.
So I'm going to show it now because I also stitched the same friendship tree because that was Crystal's gift to us all. And I think mine is on 40 count, or I think it's 40 count. I didn't do it over one, but here's mine.
Look at the size difference.
Isn't that great?
Oh my gosh, and I love yours. I love it so much.
It's just beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you, Crystal, for getting that.
Yeah, and I fully kitted the whole thing so that everybody could just sit down and stitch it, and I'm just so excited the way it's turned out, or is turning out.
I think I'm just going to frame it. I'm going to put mine frame because I know a framer.
Yeah, that is actually very nice. It's been very convenient to have her as a framer.
Yeah.
So that is really good.
So this was a new start. This was my January 1st start. I started this with
so gorgeous
with Delisha, who is Kentucky Sass on Instagram and FlossTube. So this is Jan Hicks creates it's called Flora Graphica. I don't have a picture of it because it's online, and the picture is horrible. The model, I'm sorry, Jan, it is. But look how beautiful it's stitching. This is on the fabric that it's called for, and it's all the overdyes that they call for. But oh my gosh, it's turning out as prettier than I even imagined.
Now, did you see this stitched, and that's what convinced you?
Well, I had bought this.
Because in the picture,
I bought this. Somebody on FlossTube a couple years ago showed it, and it was just beautiful. So I bought it. I bought it as a PDF, and when I got it, it just was not pretty. It was not. So I had it kitted, ready to go, and I just could never bring myself to do it. But last year, was it last year or the year before at StitchCon? I think last year, I think at StitchCon, the model was there in the annex, and
you told me, you said it was
stunning.
Yes,
absolutely stunning. And I didn't have to buy it because I already had it. So, but having seen it live and in person, it was absolutely stunning.
And that's what makes these.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes the pictures, you're just like, oh,
yeah,
you know, and then you see someone who has done it, you know, by the colors.
Yeah.
And
so I'm really excited for this because
that's gorgeous.
Really liking that.
Yes. Well, my next one I'm going to show you is an oldie but goodie. And believe me, I don't know why it's taken me this long to do this. It's not hard. It is not hard. But I did switch up a bunch of different things. I am doing what is called From Sea to Shining Sea, the Cricket Collection. And this is what it looks like. So, and this, I changed the color of the barn, the haystack, this house over here. Oh, maybe you can't see what I'm talking about. The barn, the haystack, and this house over here. They were kind of dull colors. It's a very old print, and we probably didn't have, you know, whatever, I don't know. But here is what it looks like now.
Oh my gosh, why aren't you done with that? Look
I know. So here's the barn. I changed it to a dark, rich brown. I did the red, white, and blue. Love this. That's for, you know, so the called for colors. And then I just, you know, today represents the gray and white all the time. So I changed that also because it was a mukey blah. So
not a mukey blah.
Yeah, it was a mukey blah. And so what I've got left is the boat, and the water that's over is supposed to be on this side, so it's the same one. And then the letters that are here, the lowercase, are down there. I don't know if I'm going to put the date up there.
Oh, you should.
When I finish it, I'll probably put today's
What is on the date on the chart?
I believe it is 1776. No,
1986. That's close.
1986. Yeah, that's close.
To 1770.
So you can see the difference from what I did and how theirs is. I just wanted it a little richer to represent. Yeah, and it represents more of me. So, yeah.
You're going to finish that.
I mean, seriously, the last time I talked with you guys, I hadn't had the haystack done, and I hadn't had any of this done. So,
it looks great.
There.
Really looks great.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Those are my 2 whips. I have another whip that I've been working on, and I went to grab it thinking I had grabbed that, and I grabbed something that I had just kitted and I plan on doing. So I'll show you the one I just kitted and plan on doing in a few.
So I have another start whip that I had. This was a gift from my friend Crystal, and I'm actually stitching this along with my other friend Amy. Amy Loves Toads. It's Cottage Garden Samplings, the Simplicity. I love this one. I love daisies and the goldfinches. So I started this, and I don't remember any of my fabrics right now. And anyway, but but look how cute this is looking.
It's so much bigger than what I thought it would be.
It is bigger than I was thinking, and I got all the way to City. Oh, it's on 46 count brown paper by Xtude.
Wait a minute.
So this is on 46 count brown paper by Xtude Designs, but
so big, yeah.
I love it.
Now, 46 count. Are you doing the 1/1 or 1/2?
Over 2.
Over 2.
I'm doing 1/2. I'm doing it exactly as it's called for with the overdyes, and I think Amy's doing. Although she tends to change things because she's fancy that way. But
I like that.
I have to check with her to see if she's making any changes.
Yeah.
I was going to show another whip but I don't have the chart with me. So, but I'll show it. This was one that I purchased when I was at summer school at the Attic. It's Emma Sanford, 1867. But I've been making some progress on her.
I love.
But I think she's just so pretty.
Yeah, I love this book over here. That is so cool.
Some people call it a Bible.
Is it? Oh, wow! It is.
Because it is a Bible.
I like the font too.
It's really neat. Well, and then once I get done with all this, all the alphabets are on top. Because I always start at the bottom, so all the letters are at the top on this one. So
that was really
anyway. Stay tuned. I'll show you a picture next time.
So I'm going to show you something that I kitted up because if you by chance remember, I don't expect you to remember. It's been 6 months. I can't even remember half the time. But I was this year I wanted to work on finishing a couple of my whips, but I wanted to also do some smalls because I do remember. Yes.
I do remember that.
So I have purchased some smalls and then also work on my seasonals because I realized I don't have a lot of spring stuff. No. Because I'm looking at my stuff and I'm like, I've got a couple of Easter things, but I don't have spring. So I have purchased some smalls for each of the seasons so that I can put them in my dough balls or, some things like that. So this I saw at Keepsakes when I dropped off. And I just really, it's one of those that, yes, this is Bunny and Bee by Annie B's folk art, and it's so cute. But
look at that.
Yeah, but it was one of those that it's kind of like, yes, it hits me with the beehives. It's got the and flowers and the alphabet, but it just didn't strike out like you were saying before. It wasn't that I didn't think that the model on the page was bad, but when I saw it stitched
Beautiful.
at Keepsakes, and I made sure that I asked them.
That fabric. Oh my gosh.
I know. I love this. This is fabric that I had just laying around, and I cut it. I know it's from Seraphim, but I could not tell you anything else about
it. Are you
it.
sure?
I thought. So I love the marbling in it, and I think it's going to look great as the background, kind of give you an idea of the skin.
Really pretty.
And believe it or not, I'm going to do the called for colors.
What?
Because I
Who
asked.
Are you?
I know, I don't know. It's a new year.
Wow.
I'm a new woman.
Turn your face to the sun, Crystal.
Let the shadows be behind me. But it's so true. But I asked them, I said, are these the called for colors that you guys stitched it in? They said yes. And I said, okay.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
I know. So I am going to be starting that. That may get done in 2025. Maybe. Or sooner. But I do have some other ones that I've started, and I will find more time to go through my stuff.
It's the finding time that's hard.
It is.
So I'm trying to find a balance in life, and I'm having a hard time with that right now, but I need to find a balance.
You gutted your whole first floor practically,
We did that.
I mean,
but it's looking great.
Gosh. I can't wait to you guys can see the kitchen. Do you save the before pictures? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Before and after pictures. My gosh.
I'll put some before and after pictures in at the end of this. If you're interested, you can take a look at the before and after, because
she designed the whole thing herself.
It turned out so nice.
But
amazing. The project turned out into a kitchen remodel, which then turned into, we should probably redo the floors the
through the whole first floor.
The entire first floor had to be emptied of everything, moved into the lower level, including us, for 3 weeks while the floors were finished. Oh my God! But they look so beautiful.
They are beautiful.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
And
so
of course,
we're still downstairs because we got these new kitchen and these new floors, and it's like, well, I
gotta put in new furniture.
I don't want to bring the old furniture back up. So then we ordered dining room table and chairs, and they're supposed to be here in April.
And they had to get new lighting.
Well, and then we needed new couches.
And new couches.
They won't be here till May. So so.
And who wants to move into a bedroom with the old colors on the walls?
So I painted the bedroom and I painted the ceiling, and yeah.
So it's not like she hasn't been just sitting around. You've been busy.
Well, then, I've been busy. But it's all good. It's all good.
It is all good.
So when I finally find that balance again, I even told Mark, it's like, I'll come up, I'll stitch for a couple hours in the morning, then I'll go do some framing in the shop, and then I don't know. I guess I got it.
And
I'll find
that's
it.
what I'm trying to do too.
I will find it.
I just wrote down a schedule of my days, so I can find time to exercise and yard work and all the good things and stitching and trying to be more purposeful.
Did you ever imagine that you'd need to write down what you want to do in a day? No.
I know. And then also my eating schedules of, planning dinners and planning, our daily meals, which the winter, it was kind of like, I'd look at him, I'm like, what do you want? He'd look at me, pizza. I don't know. Yeah. Let's order something.
Yeah. Now that I have a kitchen, I can cook again. But,
yeah. So getting more in tuned, that would be good. Oh, finishes.
I have a couple of finishes. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with this, but I just thought it was really cute. This was, who is this by? The Primitive Air. It's called Hair Seasons. But on the back of this chart, they had this cross-stitched leaf. The leaf. But I bought this at. I went to a retreat.
Started. I don't even know how to do FlossTube anymore.
Way back in October, I went to a retreat in Shipshewana, Indiana. Delisha and I went, and I saw this chart at the little shop that was set up there, and on the back of this one was this leaf, and I swear to God, I do not know what I'm doing, but it's finished, and they've got these little beads all along. I just thought it was so beautiful. So of course I bought it and started stitching it and finished it, but I have no idea what I'll do with it. But look how cute it is. Look how cute it is.
That is very cute.
So if anybody has an idea of what I can do with it, even if I finish it like that picture on the chart with what do I do with it? I don't know.
You could.
Look how cute it is.
You know what?
And the colors in it. Oh my gosh.
You could finish it just with the leaf, no background, and make it a leaf pillow to go into the dough bowl that I gave you in for the fall things.
So the dough bowl actually holds my clamps downstairs. All my strap clamps for.
Hey, why not?
It's really comes in handy.
Yeah, that's very unique.
So this was
Ideas.
a finish.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what I do. So any suggestions you guys have, I will happily take them because no idea.
You'll need to make an acorn.
Yeah, something. That would be fun instead of a strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of strawberries, here's my Christmas berry.
Yay!
So this I'll either have finished or I will attempt to finish myself. But look, this was 40 count over 1.
Oh, how adorable!
It's super cute. I finished this.
That is so cute.
I took with us when we went on our cruise in January because all I had was fill-in. I had everything done except for the fill-in blue. So all I had to do was fill in the blue. So that was fun. And then my last finish is, I don't know the designer, and I apologize for that, but it's Redwork Pears. And there were a set of 3 that we got as a gift at the attic, and I finished all of mine.
Very nice.
So now I just need to...
Did you do 1 over 1 on 40 on those?
This is, I think it's 46 count.
Wow.
Just over 2. Maybe it's 56. I think it's 56. 56 count over 2. But they're really, really cute. And I think I'm going to ask Susan Coates at Keepsakes to finish because she finished my gift from Christmas. Oops, my ribbon came off. The lovely lady who had my name for our Christmas drawing, Stephanie, did this pair, and this was my Christmas exchange gift, and I absolutely love how Susan finished it. So Susan, I'm going to ask you to finish my Redwork Pears for me, please, because I love this. Thank you, Stephanie.
She has such a good eye.
She sure does.
I mean, look at the back of that fabric.
Right?
Matches so beautifully.
It's absolutely perfect.
It is.
So, and I
perfect.
know she'll do a lovely job on the other pairs too. So I'm really excited for that.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
Mom, that's all I have.
That's all we have.
We do have one other thing.
We do have one other thing.
But that's all I have to show.
Oh,
we have
yes,
giveaway.
We have giveaways, but you're not allowed to say giveaways.
Oh, no, we can say it. We just can't put it in writing.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not it.
Give away one of your patterns.
No,
we're giving away.
Did anybody? This is not the giveaway. This is not the giveaway. Has everybody seen this? Bluebirds of Happiness.
Yes.
It's an exclusive at Keepsakes. It was their Stitch Away thing. I didn't get to go to Stitch Away, but the lovely Judy of JBW Design sent this to me because that's my frame.
Yes, you framed it.
So she sent me this as a thank you. I thought that was so sweet of her.
Yes. And to meet her.
Everybody needs to call Keepsakes and buy this because it is adorable.
Yeah.
Absolutely adorable. Bluebirds of Happiness, JBW Designs.
Judy was amazing to meet personally also. She is just...
I cannot wait to meet her in person.
I know. She's very elegant. She's very
like
put together. Yeah, like us. She's very well put together. The love that she has for cross stitch is just... I mean, she's been doing this for so long, and you would think sometimes... I mean, shoot, I didn't hardly stitch, the whole winter, and because I just got burnt out of just all kinds of stuff. You would think with as many years as she's been doing this, that she would,
She never lost the love, though.
Never. And just when she talks about it, it's just, you just kind of get all excited about it again. And I just absolutely fell in love with her. She is just so sweet.
Good. I'm glad to know that.
Yes. And the love that she has for this cross-stitch community was wonderful. I mean, the things that she stitches, you would look at her and look at what she stitches, and you'd be like, yes, her persona, who she is reflected in her stitching, and
neat.
She's just so wonderful.
Neat.
Yes, so we have 2 giveaways. One I had doubles of, and the other I was in a cottage garden, where you get into it, what are they called? Where they send you one each month. And the one that we're going to call, yes, I have way too many, and the one we're going to call Dove for our first giveaway, I also wanted to make sure that they were spring. So
that's right. So these are 2 springs.
2 springs.
So this is Cottage Garden Samplings.
Yes.
It's called Love is in the Air. Look how cute they are.
And so if you're interested in that, write a comment with the word doves in it.
Doves with an S or without an S?
Either way.
Well, it's one or the other.
Doves. Plural.
Doves with an S.
Since they're 2 lovebird doves.
Okay, so doves for that one.
And this one was in the same thing, but somehow I ended up with duplicates.
You probably bought this, and then you got it as part of the chart of the club. So it's all another Cottage Garden Samplings.
Yes.
It's called BZ Spring.
Hey, spring! So, if you're interested in this one, write the word
Bees.
Bees.
With an S. B-E-E-S.
Yes.
Even though there's only one B. Bees, doves. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, in 6 months, when we do our next video, hopefully
we're going to try to do 1 a month.
Yeah.
But we've also said
we've said that before. But on our next video, we will have the winner of these 2 beauties.
Yes, and we will have to do them fairly soon.
Because they are spring.
Because they are spring. That's right. So at least we'll keep our word on it.
We're not liars, I promise. We're really not.
And we really
Trust
love this.
me. Trust me. We wouldn't lie to you.
I wouldn't. Not on purpose.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
On purpose.
Anyway. Okay. So I think that's it.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks for being patient with us. It was kind of fun to stumble through this again.
Yes. And hopefully you remember us from last year.
Yeah, remember? I'm Lisa.
And I'm Crystal. And this is just
stitching
the dream.
It's just a dream. It is just a dream. Bye, everyone.